Do we want to turn the fan down?
Okay. No, it's fine. Leave the fan on. Who cares? Everybody loves like obscene like noise going on.
Distortion,
okay.
yes.
So, what we're doing is setting the front bar to actually fit on the front of the car properly. As you can see, I have a very beautiful custom front bar set up, and as a result of the incredibly good craftsmanship, it's starting to warp and break, and things are just, you know, generally fantastic. And one of the big problems is that it sags a lot. FG front bars sag a bit, and thanks to my great big massive unique splitter, the front bar sags even more. So we've been coming up with ways to actually fix the sagging on the front bar. The most obvious one was putting the this plastic back in on the lower radiator mount, and
here you see the back end of the Ford.
yes, the back. So anyway, what have we? So what are we doing now to? Whoop, yeah, it's staying. So what are we doing now to try?
So, because the honeycomb is a slut and won't stay on.
Yep.
We're using some BMW clips, fine quality.
Some push clips to hold the plastic on. Yep, of course.
I can't see shit.
Right, that explains what you were doing. I was doing headlight stuff. We have modified the projectors so the projectors will fit. Oh no, my Bendix light just went out. We've modified the projectors to fit LEDs, and they're not supposed to fit LEDs, so we got that working with some cleverness. But while I was trying to do that, he starts drilling my lower radiator mount, and I'm going, what are you doing this for? No, you'll see. So
have trust.
That's what it was for, I guess. Awesome. Well, I'll bet you I'll get copyrighted for this. You can like just barely hear music in the background, and I'll cop a copyright for it. So yeah, we've come up with ways to make the headlights work with LEDs, meaning that I'll be able to finish doing the headlight retrofit a lot sooner than I would have otherwise. So expect a headlight video sometime over the next couple months where I will pull the entire assembly apart. We're going to put quad projectors in there, put halos on them all, demon eyes in there. There's going to be sequential DRL strips and all kinds of stuff in there. It's going to be a huge job. And I think by the end of it, the headlights will end up being worth more than the entire rest of the car. It's going to be really good. Alright. And as you can see, we put in cool little quick release clips so that it is very, very badass and very race car. I will but they will help. They're helping to keep the sides up a little bit. I'll throw some footage of us being super professional and safe the whole time.
Do you want to pilot this, or you just want to send it?
No, I'm just gonna send it. These are holding the front bar up a lot there, but it's drooping down on the very edge. So I'll have to, actually I think what we might do eventually is the things that you punch through there, we might punch it through, the inserts. We might punch the inserts through on the outer side of the the front bar, sorry, and that'll help hold that edge up. But pretty much this is just because this splitter, I literally said I want the biggest, most ridiculous splitter that you can possibly make, and he said no, and I said I want it, and he said no, I don't want to make something that big and that ridiculous. And I said that's the whole point. It's going to be something absolutely absurd. So yeah, most splitters are made out of like a polyurethane. They're that really flexible plastic,
Yeah.
but it degrades really quickly in the sun. After a couple of years, polyurethane, even UV treated stuff, loses its color, and it starts to crack and all that sort of thing. Becomes really brittle, whereas this is made out of a material which I cannot remember the name of for the life of me. So, but this stuff takes an absolute beating. It's still got to be painted to protect it from UV, but it's not flexible. It stays nice and stiff and hard. That's just mounted with a couple of screws, if I actually point the camera good. But I've just mounted that literally just with screws on the side to the underside of the front bar. And then that's obviously held up with my little struts there on the front. And that's all it takes to keep it up. Because it's, yeah, nice and strong. It's not wobbly and flexible.